Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this video by Maury. It's titled "Man Sniffs Woman's Cheeks in Bookstore." This man's ears are wild. They have to be photoshopped. Ain't no way. I saw a clip of this on Instagram and I was appalled. So there's a chick apparently who noticed that this creeper was following her around a bookstore, so she set up her phone to like record him because she's like, he's kind of lingering behind me, I don't know what he's doing. So she set up her phone and caught him on camera sniffing her booty. That is why it's not funny, but it's just so bizarre. It's just like, what? You are walking around a bookstore sniffing people's asses? This is the world we live in. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Alright, so in today's video, and this is kind of a funny story, we're going to be talking about this guy who was caught in like some kind of library or a bookstore. I forgot, Barnes and Noble.
I laughed out of shock in the beginning. I don't think this is funny at all. This is creepy as fuck and scary as fuck. If I knew somebody was sniffing me, my ass, my legs, feet, or whatever, I would be so fucking creeped out and like, oh my god, this nigga, is he about to attack me? Like, that's scary.
Well, maybe, or one of those bookstores, and he was basically caught following unsuspecting women around a bookstore and bending down, getting close to their bums, and basically sniffing it. I know, it's just completely disgusting. I can't believe that there are actually people, men specifically, because I don't think women are going to be doing this to each other. It's possible, I guess, but like, let's be honest here, who are out here actually doing this because they're this down bad. And second of all, you know, I don't want to really violate YouTube's terms of service, so I'm just making sure that I state that I condemn this. This is not something I support, and I think this is completely disgusting. And third of all, I mean, this guy's mugshot, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, literally, I look at the comments.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't pinpoint it, but I was thinking like I've seen a Disney character who looks like this, but in my head I was picturing him to be blue for whatever reason. But yes, Shrek, yes.
It is already describing what I'm thinking inside my head right now. Like, my man's ears are just like out here, like really out here.
He was doomed from the start.
I'll just leave it at that because you cannot really talk about people's physical characteristics anymore. But you guys get the vibe. My guys out here with the Shrek looking.
Especially if you want some bullshit and you are doing wrong by people. Oh, you fair. It's fair fucking game. It's fair game. I'm on your ass. If you're an innocent, then you know I try to keep it to a minimum. But if you on some bullshit and you are harassing people in one way or another, we coming for your looks up and down.
Ear canals. Like, if he really wanted to make a cameo in the next Shrek movie, you know, he could hit up Pixar's movies and be like, yeah, I'm trying to apply for a role for the main lead, which is Shrek. I hear you guys are trying to make a live action movie for Shrek, and I think I'm the perfect guy for the role. But anyways, jokes aside, with that being said, let's get into this video reaction.
For a while, and I noticed the guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just happened to be in that little corner. Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything.
Alright, so as you can see, my guy was in the back of the video while she was recording. She's pretending as if she's interested in this random book, as you can see in this video.
You didn't see the camera?
She peeps that this guy's following her around the store, being a creep, and next thing you know, this guy, as you can see, is behind her, literally bending down and trying to cock a whiff of her ass, bro. Like, what the actual fuck?
Do anything to me, but I definitely didn't expect him to do.
Like, do you see this man, bro? Like, he's really dedicated to. And the funny thing is, there are cameras in bookstores. By the way, it's 2023. Obviously, everybody has a phone as well. They can record, and you're not the only one in broad daylight in this store trying to find books. The audacity, the bravery of this man, the gumption that he has to actually bend down and do this to a woman, just trying to find a book in a store.
I wish he would have caught it and turned around and smacked him upside his bald ass head.
Like, what the actual fuck? And the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl.
Oh, here we go, bro. Like, so victim number one wasn't enough. He had to move on to another girl of a different type, blonde white girl with a tattoo and a baseball cap on her head, bro. Like, I guess, he's trying to get a different flavor, a different scent, rolling through the, flipping through his Rolodex of different types of women's bums, I guess. Listen, man, I can't really explain the thought process of creeps who actually, in real life, do this. I mean, it's one thing to be some down badass OnlyFans simp who are paying for the panties of his favorite OF girl, right? Or paying for her bathwater.
That is better than this. I'd rather the incels or niggas who are down bad, I'd rather them be down bad in the comfort of their own home, and they do it with willing participants. These OnlyFans girls, they want people to subscribe to their shit. So this is fine. Leave people alone. That's what the fuck they want to do. But what this nigga is doing,
right, like Belle Delphine did about two years ago, I believe. But it's another thing to actually do this type of shit in real life, going into a bookstore, of all places, by the way, a bookstore where it's extremely quiet, right? You could hear the literal breath of people walking by. To be this down bad and trying to sniff the bums of girls in a bookstore like this. Like, the thought process, this is the worst possible environment you could ever try and do something like this in. And it just, man, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I saw that he out of jail though.
Pretend like he's doing something and then smell.
So yeah, as we just saw, he just smelled another girl's bum right in the bookstore. By the way, you can see this bookstore is full of women, so maybe, I guess most readers are women, right? If the stats are correct on that, I don't know. But clearly this bookstore is full of women, and maybe this is just the perfect environment for this guy. He probably learned over time that a supermarket's probably not going to be the best place because there's all kinds of people there. A bar is not going to be the best place because there's guys out here who will literally destroy him for doing this type of shit in front of him. So maybe the bookstore where there's a whole bunch of women who, aren't really that aggressive, or who will pop out a phone just to record but won't really, like, confront him like that. He knows, like, women are not gonna, because he looks weird. Yeah, what kind of girl is gonna try and start a problem with him? Who knows what he might do to a woman, if he's out here doing this type of shit. So, yeah, like, he's preying on, essentially weaker individuals, and he's getting away with it, I guess, until now.
And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction.
Bro really said, "I'm tying my shoes. What are you doing?" When she literally just saw you on camera. Maybe he wasn't aware. I guess he's just too deep in the sauce. He's drunk too much Kool-Aid, right? He's high off the fumes of unsuspecting women's butts. That's kind of disgusting, but yeah, like, bro, that's the worst excuse you could possibly come up with, or the best, but it's bad to me. Like, you could have been like, "I'm just picking up something. I'm trying to find a book on the lower shelf," but bro immediately goes to, "I'm tying my shoes." Yeah, nah, get this man out of here. He needs to be locked up for that. It definitely needs to be locked up for that terrible ass excuse.
I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me. So I decided to tell the front desk.
And here, as we can see in the comment section, apparently this guy's from California. I'm not surprised. She posted this to TikTok, and this did take place in the Barnes & Noble, like I suspected, as it is one of the most popular bookstores. Listen, I don't mean to always, like, crap or shit on California, but let's be honest here, California has a lot of weird individuals.
Weirdos are everywhere. Let's stop the nonsense. A lot of the school shootings take place in these other states. Y'all are the weirdos, okay? I'm gonna head out. I'm tired of the California slander. It's so tired, and most of y'all ain't even ever been here. How you hate from outside the club? You ain't never been here. Like, what are you talking about? That shit is tired and weird, and y'all just come across real envious because we ain't talking about y'all other states because we don't give a fuck what y'all doing. We minding our business. But y'all always got something to say. Always talking shit about California this, California that, LA this, LA that. Anyway, this nigga's a weirdo. He probably not even from here, because that's the other thing. California, especially LA, we have a lot of transplants. That's the fucking kicker. A lot of transplants that come from these other states. Okay? So a lot of the weird people you see here, they ain't even from here. So keep our name out y'all mouth. It's not us Californians. It's y'all weird niggas who come here from other states. Y'all come here giving us a bad reputation, all right? Anyway, this I don't do anything. This man, the fact that they released him so quickly is wild. Like, he's clearly a menace to society. Why would you lock him up and then let him just out into the wild to go sniff other people's asses? Like, what sense do that make? I ain't saying lock him up forever, obviously, but, throw some other charges in there, son. I just feel like this just happened and he got out so fast. Like, that was really fast. It's like, did he really learn his lesson? He should have at least been left in there long enough to learn his lesson and think twice before doing it again. But if you let this nigga out in 12 hours, then he like, oh, bet I could go sniff some more ass. They only gonna keep me for 12 hours. That ain't shit. I could do that time. At least I got, you know, my smells in. Like, that's what he's thinking. So why would you let him out so quick? I don't understand. I don't get it. Our legal system is fucked, but whatever. This is sick, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.